So the methodology was pretty basic. I looked across the country and I looked for a variety of small centers and large centers that follow at least one patient with Fabry disease. And I reached out to them. I have a relationship just from being around a while with the ones that are larger centers, but I also tried to reach out to some smaller centers that follow, I think they made the cutoff less than 20. And I called them and emailed them and said, I'm doing this study. Are you willing to give basic anonymous information about what your center's policy is for Fabry disease diagnostics, and whether or not you're willing to tell me, number of patients, how many of them actually have a mutation, whether they're male or female, and whether they're over or under 18 years of age. And I got positive responses from many people, and then I got actual surveys from 12. So people said, sure, I'll do it, but for a matter of time, they didn't end up giving me data. But the amount of data I got was pretty impressive in that if you look at the estimated number of known Fabry patients, we got over half of that number, just with the small and large centers that responded. So that was, it's still a limitation of the study, but still it's very nice to be able to get that. So before telling them what the guideline was, so I just asked them, hello, do you do mutation analysis, whether sequencing or identifying the failing mutation, on all your Fabry patients? And people said yes, or they said mostly. And then I said, well, the guideline is from NSGC or ACMG. The guideline is that you do mutation analysis or sequencing on all your patients. So the results were that over 91% of Fabry patients that were found in my survey or reported have had mutation analysis and have a known mutation. And the conclusion is that 91% is pretty good. That shows that most people are following the published guidelines for diagnosis of Fabry disease. They're doing molecular testing. However, there is some room for more education and resources for people to understand how they can get molecular testing covered for their patients.